Hi everyone, and welcome. Today, we're going to cover a simple but very useful process, how to add a subdomain on Cloudflare. A subdomain is like a separate section of your website, such as blog.yourdomain.com or shop.yourdomain.com, and setting one up is incredibly easy. Before we begin, you will need to have your main domain already added to your Cloudflare account. Let's dive right into the steps. First, log into your Cloudflare dashboard. Once you are logged in, you will see a list of your websites. Click on the domain name that you want to add the subdomain to. After selecting your domain, look at the menu on the left side of your screen and find the DNS option, which usually has a cloud icon next to it. Click on DNS to go to the records management page. On this page, you will see all your existing DNS records. To add a new one for our subdomain, look for the prominent Add Record button and click it. This will open a form where you will enter the details for your new subdomain. The first field you need to fill out is the type. For most subdomains, you will use either an A record or a name record. You should choose an A record if you have an IP address, which is the numerical address of the server where your subdomain's content is hosted. Choose a name record if you want to point your subdomain to another existing domain name, which is common if you're using a third-party service like a blogging platform or e-commerce host. The next important field is name. This is where you enter the actual subdomain. For example, if you want to create store.yourdomain.com, you only need to type store into this box. Cloudflare will automatically add the rest of your domain name. Next is the content field, which might be labeled IPv4 address or target depending on the record type you chose. If you selected an A record, you will paste your server's IP address here. If you chose a name, you will enter the domain name you want to point to. Finally, you will see the proxy status, represented by a small cloud icon. If the cloud is orange, it means Cloudflare's security and performance features are active for your subdomain, which is recommended for most users. If the cloud is gray, Cloudflare will only act as a DNS provider without proxying the traffic. For TTL, or time to live, you can simply leave it set to auto. Once you have filled in all the information, double-check that it is correct and click the Save button. That's all there is to it. Your subdomain has been created. It should start working almost immediately, as Cloudflare updates are very fast, but it can sometimes take a few minutes for the changes to propagate globally. I hope this guide made the process clear and easy to follow. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you found it helpful, please hit the like button and consider subscribing to the channel for more web tutorials and tech tips. We'll see you in the next one.